Good day, everybody. This is Steve Garai, your friendly neighborhood real estate broker, bringing you your real estate highlights for the third quarter of 2021 for the Montreal Metropolitan area. As it relates to sales, in total, 10,828 residential sales transactions were concluded in the third quarter of 2021, a significant 29% decrease compared to the third quarter of last year. In contrast to the exceptional sales results that we saw in the second quarter of the year, when sales were being compared to the second quarter of 2020, a time when there was a pause in the market due to lockdown, the third quarter of 2021 is being compared to the third quarter of 2020, when the market was exceptionally active due to the post-lockdown rebound in sales. The result is a sharp drop in sales, but one that must be put into perspective as the level of sales in the third quarter of this year was lower than the levels of sales registered before the pandemic for the same period. By property category, single-family homes registered the largest drop in sales in the third quarter of the year, falling by 37% compared to the third quarter of last year. Condominiums also posted a sharp drop in sales, down 23%, while plexes registered the smallest decrease in sales at 9%. Geographically, all 6 main areas of the Montreal CMA posted a decrease in sales compared to a year earlier, and the areas that experienced the strongest rebound last year were subject to a proportional downturn this year. Vaudreuil-Soulanges registered the largest drop in sales at -40%, followed by the North Shore at -35%, the South Shore at -31%, Laval -30%, and Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu at -27%. Finally, the island of Montreal, which suffered the most from the pandemic in the third quarter of last year, registered the most moderate decrease in sales at -23%. It was also one of the main areas that enjoyed a certain renewed enthusiasm for properties, particularly condominiums. As it relates to median price, compared to the third quarter of last year, the median price of single-family homes was $500,250, condominiums $365,000, and plexes $680,000. They continued to rise rapidly in the Montreal CMA, with respective increases of 17, 16, and 11%. The areas of Vaudreuil-Soulanges plus 25%, the North Shore plus 20%, the South Shore plus 19%, Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu plus 14%, and Laval plus 14%, all stood out with a jump in median price for single-family homes. On the island of Montreal, the increase was more moderate at plus 11%. The median price of condominiums jumped in all main areas of the Montreal CMA, the North Shore at plus 28%, Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu at plus 26%, and Vaudreuil-Soulanges at plus 24%, all registered the strongest growth in this segment. The South Shore posted an increase of 22%, while Laval posted a 21% increase. The island of Montreal was not left behind, with a 9% increase in the median price of condominiums, with half of all units selling for more than $425,000. The median price of plexes jumped significantly in Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu at plus 36%, on the North Shore plus 29%, as well as on the South Shore plus 17%. Prices increased more modestly on the island of Montreal at plus 9% and in Laval plus 6%. As it relates to active listings, on average there were 10,424 residential properties for sale in the Montreal CMA in the third quarter of the year. This represents a 20% drop compared to the third quarter of last year and the 25th consecutive quarterly decrease in active listings. Market conditions and selling times. Overall, market conditions tightened even further for all 3 main property categories. This strengthens the advantage that sellers already have in the Montreal market. Most sectors are still considered overheated, although situations of overbidding are decreasing. Average selling times have shortened for all three property categories, particularly for single-family homes. It took an average of 30 days for a single-family home to find a buyer, that's minus 21 days, 44 days for a condominium at plus 2 days, and 49 days for a plex at minus 14 days. Thank you for listening. This was Steve Garai. I look forward to seeing you next time.